back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street from the Carter's Raw Dens. Rap the work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, seeing if they still tend to
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Nick Young is out there with Randall. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Hibbert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Lillard outside. To the middle. Young with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Randall no good. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Denver Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Lillard attacking.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And it's sent back by Kobe. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. He gets stolen by Randall. Young left side. That's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Here's Randall. The Blazers getting the bucket. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand? Tomahawk slam.
Kobe, no luck. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience. As a player and as a champion, and I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Harkless. And it's Alan Crabb in for Damien Lillard. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Henderson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Henderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Weirtis passes to Hibbert. Tries it from 9. Again, Young missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Henderson. And stolen by Hibbert. Outside Williams. Feeds it to Nance. Here's Weirtis. Hits it from three-point range.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
McCollum dishes to Davis.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Portland the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closer.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, that's blocked. Williams. And no good trying to get that one. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Henderson. Davis is out there with Vonleh. Then it's Alan Crabb. And it's Lillard in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Williams for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
And nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Nance. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
McCollum's checked in for Damien Lillard. Pass to Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. Harkless with the steal. Here's Crabbe. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Harkless with the steal. And Plumlee kicks to Crabbe. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Aminu. He's covered by Clarkson. Aminu misses.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Henderson for Maurice Harkless. Vonleh setting the pick for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers trail by 4. Kobe attacking. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside, Kobe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Davis sets a screen. Collin passes to Davis. He dishes it to Crabbe. 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum. A rebound by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, they definitely maintain their focus in their poise. They put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's always a feel-good game when you can win it like that.
It's like a shark in the water when they start to smell blood. I mean, you could just see as the game went on, they started to sense that they would have an opportunity, and then the energy just kept on building, and ultimately they get the win.
And Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damien Lillard.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damien Lillard.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. We've got Lewis Williams, Randall out there with Young. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in a point. For Portland, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Lakers trail by 4. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's McCollum in the corner. Passes it to Plumlee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Plumlee hits them both. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Russell. Tries from 16. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Trailblazers third.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Wirtz. Young outside. The dish now to Nance. Aminu grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Aminu with a screen for Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Bryant is checked in for Los Angeles. Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Randall comes in for Larry Nance. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Ed Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Allen Crabbe comes in for McCollum. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Portland again missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Randall against Davis. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Lakers. And checking out Portland. Tied up with them. Trailblazers leading by 10. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:09 left in the third. And Lillard kicks to Vonleh.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The drive by Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Outside, Kobe. Young outside.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. And so Young nails them both. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Lillard. 3 seconds left. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Here's Crabbe. He got it! That is... Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. Harkless is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's McCollum. And it's Henderson in at shooting guard. Nance down low. Vonleh on him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Nance. It's Henderson on the wing. He feeds it to McCollum. puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. And the Lakers also making a change. Ryan's checked in. To the paint. Here's Bass. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 4 assists in the game. Plumlee with the screen. It's stolen by Bass. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Wirtz. He's guarded by McCollum. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Lillard's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Shot's good from Young.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Lillard outside. Dishes it to Plumlee. Shoots from 12. Again, the Trailblazers score.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Clarkson passes to Young. Again, Young missing. Stolen by Clarkson. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. Here's Clarkson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Damien Lillard.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by A.C. Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hibbert comes in for Brandon Bass. And Julius Randle subbed in for Larry Nance. Lillard misses.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was a leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're leading by 7. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Down low. Shoots from the elbow. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Back to Lillard. There's the feed to McCollum. Nance against Henderson. And the pass to Plumlee. And he slams it one-handed.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to...
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
Just 5 on the clock. And that one stood by Henderson.
Just no let-up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Randall. Count it!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts, Greg, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Here's Nance. Can't hit from in close. Now Henderson. He kicks to Lillard. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And so it's Portland winning this one.